All right, man. I'm not just I feel like I'm being just a yes man, yes man, yes man. I really am just thrilled by everything that I'm hearing. So I'm gonna bring it out again. You said meditation, you said breath work, you said open-mindedness. Now, you also said you're a Christian, and sometimes that doesn't fit with what a lot of people think Christianity is, right? So I love hearing you talk about open-mindedness, meditation, and breath work. That breath work is just something that so many people don't even understand. So just tell me how this fits in. How are you open-minded? How are you curious? And how do you study things and practice things as meditation and breath work? How does that fit into what some people say is, maybe new age?
You know, I wasn't doing it in my early 30s. So I'm fairly new to practicing meditation, and the last 5 years I've done it, but really since 2017 I make it a habit. Um, Being able to close your eyes and dismiss thought, it's a skill. It takes time to understand, to sit in stillness and to just stay silent. And as a thought comes, you dismiss that thought. And as you work on your breath work, you just get better and better at it. And you find yourself, it's a reset button. So when you do meditate, and I don't do it for 20 minutes a day, it would be a lie if I said it. There are days I do it for 7 minutes. There are days I do it for 12 minutes. Very rarely am I over 15 minutes. But I do know if I'm having some difficulty or there's a decision that's big that I got to make, or there's a struggle that's in front of me, I know if I put on the right guided meditation and I dim the lights and I sit on my yoga mat and I just clear my mind, take some really big, deep breaths and let it go out, the decisions that we make are typically better suited for what we're trying to accomplish. If I were to, let's say, deal with something very difficult and just immediately react, which I would potentially overreact, that outcome is not really the best outcome a lot of the time. So that's why learning how to slow down and just really focus on your breath, it can change your day. It can change your life.
Yeah.
So, meditating is a lot of people too, I got friends and, they think it's weird. Some people think it's just weird. And, being open-minded, here's what I'll tell you that opened it up for me. This is the thing right here that I've always had ego. I've always had pride. I've been a fighter. I always wanted to win. I was one track mind for so long. And then we talked earlier, I turned 40 in September. These last 4 or 5 years, I realized I'm so small and insignificant. Like, I'm not insignificant to God, but I'm insignificant as far as the world's concerned. I'm a really tiny little thing. I'm this blink of an eye that's going to be gone here really, really soon. So when I say being open-minded, you got to be open-minded to things. What happens after death? We got to be open-minded to what does my life look like 10 years from now? And we just look at things a little bit differently, but understanding I'm not God. I'll never be God. I'm loved. I'm accepted. I'm enough. I am worthy, but I'm also insignificant to the world standards. So when I realized that, I got to just humble myself, boom, 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 break myself down. After breaking myself down, I was much better at making transactions and doing deals and doing business, much better at it now. I'm just better. I'm better now. Today, I'm better than I've ever been. I mean, I'm a machine gun. I'm a machine when it comes to a boardroom closing. Like, that's what I do. I'm good at pitching. But I had to beat myself down and humble myself to get to that.